Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be filming a tutorial using a bunch of products that I received when I went to IPSY Creator Day last weekend. I was able to stop by IPSY's own personal space that they had, and they were promoting their new IPSY Tetris collection, which I believe is going to be part of the IPSY Glam Bag and Glam Bag Plus for the month of June. I saw on my subscriptionaddiction.com, who's a blog that I follow, and she had posted that there was going to be like 6 different Tetris inspired bags for the IPSY Glam Bags, and then she was talking about the different products as well. So I'm not sure if they're going to be available for purchase on the IPSY site or if it's just going to be part of Glam Bag Plus and just the typical glam bags. But I do have a bunch of the products and I wanted to share them with you. So the first thing that I have is this set of brushes. This is what they look like, just a nice pack of eye brushes. I also have a highlighter. There is one highlighter in the collection and this is what it looks like. It is super gold and super glittery. There it is. And then I have a single shadow. I think there's like 4 single shadows. This I actually have in the full-size palette that I have, but this is called Game Night, and it's kind of like an antique goldy green type shade. It's super pretty. Nura, one of the makeup artists that was at the event, she used it on my eyes and it looked so pretty. So I'm excited to share that with you. I also have one lip gloss. There are 2 in the collection. This one is just a silver glitter. I believe the other one's gold. And then there are 3 lip balms. They look like lipsticks, but they are just lip balms. So this one has red packaging. And it is just a sheer lip balm. These do smell really good. They have a light kind of fruity sweet scent to it. Like I said, this one's just sheer. The other 2 do have a little bit of color, but remember these are just balms and not lipsticks. So the next one has purple packaging. And it is orange with a purple center. And this one has a slight corally orange tint to it. It's really, really pretty. I think this one's actually my favorite out of all of them. And then the last one is with this orange packaging, and it is a reddish orange with, again, a purple center. And this one is definitely a little bit more orange toned, and I do love orange toned lips for spring and summer. So they're all really nice. I'm excited to use them. And then the last thing that I have is one of the palettes. There are 2 palettes that have 6 shades. This is the Game On palette. It is green, and this is what it looks like inside. It has a nice big mirror, and then it's got a bunch of different shades. So we've got some mattes, some shimmers, some metallics, and I'm excited to play around and use these on my eyes today. So if you're interested in seeing how this look turns out, go ahead and stay tuned. Alright, so the first thing that I wanted to do was just show you a quick swatch of the highlighter just so you can see it, and then also the individual shadows. So the highlighter is this really pretty glittery gold shade, and I will just swatch it next to the lip colors that I have. So it's very bright. I've never used a highlighter that's this gold before, so I'm curious to see how it's going to turn out, but it does look really pretty. And then I'm going to go ahead and swatch the different shades in the palette too. So the first one I'm going to do is Stack It Up, which is a nice kind of cream shade, and that's what it looks like, just very, very light. Next we have Game Changer, which is this kind of orangey butternut squash type shade, and here it is. It does swatch very, very light, but I think you can probably build it up. Next I have this one right here. It's kind of like a pink gold shift. It's called Game Day, and it does feel very, very kind of chalky, but it swatches so beautiful, and that duochrome shift in it is so pretty. Next up we have Block Party, which is a kind of pinky rose gold type shade, very, very glittery, and again swatches absolutely beautiful. Next we have Game Night, that goldy green shade that I was talking about, very pretty, swatches like butter. It almost matches the highlight actually. So here's the shadow and there's the highlight. And then the last one that I have is Game Over, which is this deep navy blue, and it's a matte shade also. And it looks like velvet when you swatch it. Very pretty. So not completely sure what I'm gonna do for my look today. I wanted to do something light, but I still want to kind of play around with some color. So maybe I will use that Game Night shade. I'm not quite sure, but I'm gonna go ahead and open up the brushes. And it is a pack of 5. And we've got a flat, just kind of like a flat liner brush, an angled liner brush, a angled shader brush, and 2 different blending brushes. One's a little thicker and then the other is smaller. So I think I'm gonna start with the thicker, or the larger shadow brush. And I'm gonna go ahead and dip into Game Changer, that orangey shade, and just apply this to the crease. I wish there was more of a transition shade in this palette, but there's not. I thought that this one would be a little better as a transition shade, but once I'm applying it, it's just very yellow. So I don't know how this looks gonna turn out. So just kind of brushing it back and forth. I will say that this particular shade, I thought it would work better with a brush, but it's kind of patchy and chalky. I'm not sure how well you can tell, but it is kind of patchy and chalky. But we'll make it work. We'll make do. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to this eye. So again, just kind of patchy and chalky. I'm gonna try and apply it with the angled shadow brush and see if that kind of helps it a little bit. I do like the color. I think it would make a really pretty inner corner highlight, but as far as a crease transition color, I either didn't know what I was thinking when I decided to use it, or I don't know. It's an interesting type shade for a crease transition. This brush is definitely picking up a lot better and making it easier to blend. So try different brushes if you have this palette and you're not quite happy with the application of it. It may be the tool that you're using. I would love to use this as an inner corner though. I think it'd be so pretty. I love seeing all these looks that are super neutral with a bright like pink or bright yellow inner corner. I think it's so pretty. I've done it a couple times, but I don't think I've done it on my channel. All right, I'm much happier with that. Now I'm gonna go in with, see, I wanted to use Game Day, that pink and gold one, but I feel like it's not gonna match very well. So I think I'm actually going to dip into Game Night, that green gold shade, using this same brush, and just kind of apply it all over my lids. So when Nora was doing my shadow at the event, she was using the Morphe Continuous Spray and wetting the brush. So this was really, really popping and it was so stunning. But I do like kind of how subtle it is right now. I think that that's really pretty. I think I'm gonna go over it with the highlighter actually. I think that that would look really nice and kind of complement both of these shades. So I'm just gonna finish applying this to the lid. I feel like it's missing a lot of definition in this look. I usually like to do a nice like warm brown or peach in the crease, and I don't have the option with this palette, but I did just want to like use just these products just so you could see them in action in case you were curious about the collection, because I do think that it's a really nice, really fun collection. They're just not the most universal type of shades to use. So I'm gonna dip into the highlighter now and apply this to the lid as well. This is gonna be interesting. I wonder if there's gonna be any fallout from it. So there's a little bit of fallout, but nothing too bad. And it's definitely making the Game Night, that greenish gold shade, pop a lot more. And I like how it's blending into that yellow shade we used, Game Changer. So I'm gonna apply it to this lid now. I'm just kind of tapping it in place versus like kind of smoothing it over. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm able to get a lot more definition with it. There's definitely a lot more fallout now that I'm kind of really working with it. Really pretty. I'm gonna dip back into Game Changer, that first shade that we used, and just kind of pat it in. This look was not meant to be this yellow, but I'm kind of living for it. I think what I'm gonna do now is take, let's see, I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna use the flat, the little flat brush, and I'm gonna dip in and just stack it up, that nude shade, and just kind of swipe it under my brow bone. It's very kind of chalky too. I've noticed that with these matte shades that they're very chalky, but this one is very complementary to my skin tone, so I do like it. And then I plan on going over it with probably Block Party, just slightly, that more pinky rose gold shade, and just apply a little bit of that with the angled brush right in the arch of my brow. And then I'm gonna do it in my inner corner as well. Oh, I think I'm gonna use the blue on my lower lash line. I think that would look really, really pretty. So just kind of applying this to the inner corner. I do like this shade a lot. I think it's really, really nice. Okay, I'm gonna wipe away the excess. I'm just using a large powder brush from BH Cosmetics. Oh my gosh. Can you guys see the glitter right there? I swiped down and I'm just gonna be a glitter ball today. Anyway, moving on. I'm gonna use the flat shader brush, and I'm going to dip it into Game Over, that blue shade, and just use it on my lower lash line. That shade is super pretty. It was not chalky at all. I really, really like it. I'm going to use the smaller angled brush and kind of smudge it out a little bit more because that flat shader brush was really, really defined. I'm gonna use the Game Night shade also to just kind of make the look a little bit more cohesive, just kind of gliding it across the top of the blue. That's so pretty. I really like that blue, and I'm not really a blue eyeshadow girl. So next up, I'm going to go ahead and do the highlight. And I'm really scared because it's so gold. I'm using a Luxie tapered highlighter brush. This is so glittery. Just applying it to my cheeks. Wow, that's intense. That is one intense highlight. Okay, so that is pretty much the completed look. I'm gonna go do my eyeliner, tightline, waterline, mascara off camera. I'll come back and do the lips with you guys. All right, so I finished off the makeup look. I did use a little bit of the blue to kind of wing it out, but I wasn't super happy with how it looks, so I did use just a liquid liner from Ico to create that wing. I used a black pencil to do my tight line and waterline, and then I guess the only thing I have left to do is lips. So I think that I want to do with this look, I think I'm gonna go for the more pinky shade. No, the more orange shade, because it's kind of a warm, it's a warm, cool look. So I'm gonna go with the orange case and just swipe it on. It feels super nice. I really like that. I like that balm a lot. It feels really, really moisturizing. It smells really good, and I'm very impressed with it so far. I like the color. It kind of adjusted to like it kind of adjusted to the pigmentation in my lips. I do want to try the gloss though, since I'm testing out pretty much the whole collection with you guys. This is a doe foot applicator, and it has a very like fruity scent to it, and I'm just going to apply it to like the center of my lid. Not my lid, my lips. It's very glittery, very shimmery, but not like overwhelming. I do like it a lot. So anyways, that is the completed look using these products. I do really like how the look turned out. It is definitely more bold than anything that I typically do. And honestly, I was not trying to go for that today, but I like it. I'm happy with it. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can see it a little bit better. And I did want to make mention also that the foundation that I used is from Yensa, and it's their BC foundation. So it's a BB cream, CC cream, and foundation combo, and I really, really like it. So anyway, here is the completed look for the eyes. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, ring that notification bell, and I will talk to you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.
If a picture's worth 1,000 words, I'll paint an invitation to let you